Recording started.
Oh,
Hi,
hi.
a long time no see.
I know it's been a
Yeah,
while. How are
yeah,
you?
I'm sorry for my absent
It's
last week.
okay. That's
I
understandable.
yeah, I was totally forgot it.
I see. All right. Have you been busy?
Oh yeah, in these days I'm very busy, so I have to so many things to do
Mm-mm.
until next week.
Oh,
So
until next week. Yeah.
so yeah, I am
Hmm.
so busy. How about you?
Um, no, I'm not busy. Not busy. I have nothing else to do really. Um, but right now it's the electoral campaign period in the Philippines.
Oh,
So it's a little bit overwhelming, I think.
overwhelming? What do you mean?
Overwhelming means like it makes you
Ah,
feel a little bit like it's too much. There are so
ah,
many
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. Overwhelming, you mean,
Yeah,
right? Ah,
yeah.
okay.
So because of
Mm,
the upcoming elections in the Philippines, a lot of people are, like giving their opinion, and it's a little overwhelming, really. But
mm.
it's okay. I'm just hoping that the results will turn out good. How about in
How
Korea?
how is it going with electronic campaign?
Electoral campaign.
Electro?
Electoral. Electoral.
Electoral?
Electoral. Elections.
Mm,
You
I don't
see
know.
it?
I don't know that.
Oh, electoral meaning, you know, elections.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, president, vice president, all those
Mm,
things. Mm.
yeah. In Korea,
Mm-mm.
there's only 2 months left for
Yeah.
that
Oh.
elections for the
Mm-mm.
president, something like that.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
see.
so it's the same, I think, right?
Yeah. 4 months in the Philippines. 4 more months.
Mm, mm.
So
How many years does the president uh work in the
6.
Philippines? 6.
6 years. Yeah.
Mm.
And in Korea, it's not 6.
Yeah, 5 years.
Oh, I see.
That's
Well,
the different.
that's the difference. Well, yeah, in the Philippines right now, it's a little bit chaotic.
Mm,
Um, so many things happening. There are so many things happening. But we hope, as regular, ordinary citizens, we hope that um, we will get good results. You know, we just want a good country. So,
is there a good candidate?
oh yeah, actually, there are two, I
Mm,
think. So, so far there are two, but um, some people don't think those two are good. So,
mm,
a little bit um stressful. It's a little bit stressful. Um, but I think we have a lot of supporters. So yeah, hopefully results will be good. I'm worried personally because
mm.
it matters to me. Um, you know, Elections and politics is important
Yep.
because it affects our lives, you know.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really does. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people
Mm,
don't feel that. How about
mm.
you? Have you chosen a candidate to support?
Uh, there are some candidates in a election period, but
Mm-mm.
mm, most people consider between two people.
Mm-mm.
But I'm not decided yet who I
Mm-mm.
vote for. So,
Mm-mm. Why not?
uh, the power of the party is
Mm-mm.
important, I think, but uh, the one who I know is having a small party. So I I was considering if I uh can the right candidate,
Mm-mm.
whoever uh but what I mean is the one who I met the one who I won
Mm-mm.
is having a small parties. So the big party and small parties is important in Korea. So
Mm-mm.
it's all laws are produced from a big parties.
Mm-mm.
So that's important thing. But um, yeah, I have I have considered two guys. One is the bigger party, but the other one is small party. So, but my favorite is the latter. So
Ah.
I was considering about that.
Mm-mm. Well, anyway, I think it boils down into who you think would have a solid support. I think, as you've mentioned, the party list they
Mm,
belong to
mm,
might be one big factor, but a bigger factor would be for me, um, the candidate's ability
mm,
to create like a solid foundation, like for people. When people are confident with you, they will go to you. So for example, you say the other candidate, you think that people would like this candidate in the future. You
mm,
think that it would call in, let's say, more investors, it would call in more leaders to support. Then you know what, it doesn't even matter, or like you don't have to consider too much the party list. For me, the candidate that I'm voting for, she's not under any party list. She is
mm,
an independent candidate, but her like her support is so strong from
mm,
different leaders, and even like from different countries. So you can be confident that when she becomes president, you can be confident in knowing that there are people to back her up. Yeah,
mm,
people who will support her, organizations and leaders, and even other party lists actually. So it still depends on how well one can lead. But yeah, it's chaotic in the Philippines, like back and forth. People here want this, people here want this. It's
mm.
stressful. Yeah. For
Okay. Yeah,
ordinary citizens, we are like, whoa, what's happening?
yeah. Well, you have
Really.
a point. If someone who is even in small party, but he has a lot of support from people, it can work. But I think small party can be meaning to having lower support
Like right
cause
away. Mm.
cause on the internet and the
Mm-mm.
publications it
Mm-mm.
tend to be more toward to the bigger parties.
Ah, I
So
see.
yeah, so and the people listen every day
Mm-mm.
from their publications
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
leaning about the bigger parties, not to the small party. So, I mean, a small party has lower supporters in
Mm-mm.
the end. So that's the point. If if anyone who have a lot of supports from people,
Mm-mm.
and it can be also having a uh, positive
Mm-mm.
uh, positive positive publications.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Anyways, it will be good, but I think yeah.
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 Hopefully, like it's actually surprising in the Philippines right now. It's surprising that like one of the candidates decided to be an independent candidate, and now even though she's independent, like she has a lot of like backup. She has like a lot of support from party
Mm,
lists. So I think yeah, it depends on the general public in a country,
mm,
how they view like a person, a leader, or a candidate or a party list. Yeah. Maybe in Korea, because the party list matters, it might affect the votes. But for us in the Philippines, I don't think so. Not
mm,
as much. Not as much.
mm. That's the difference between
Yeah,
us. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
But anyway, it's very tense. The situation right now, tense in the
Ten,
Philippines.
ten.
Tense.
What about food?
When you say tense, it means people are not really comfortable with each other. You know,
Mm,
this one candidate, and then you meet, you're like,
I mean, on what for?
oh, because
People.
of the elections,
Uh,
politics and all.
mm,
It's making everything tense. Yeah. Even I stopped like
mm,
talking to some people because of like the elections. And I think it's okay. I don't mind. Elections is important. Politics is important.
yeah.
So I hope people understand you need to have a choice. You need a choice. So now it's super tense. Everyone is like,
Mhm.
hmm.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
it's a very tough time for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, how about you? Have you ever thought of
Mm,
being a part of, politics?
oh, that is out of my league. I
Ah,
I have to I have a lot of time
mm-mm,
spending my family and my work, and I
mm-mm,
have no time to think about other things like politics.
mm-mm.
Being a part of politics, I don't care.
I see. But anyway, hopefully, we can benefit from the good things out of
Mm,
politics, especially like you pay tax, right? You pay tax,
mm,
you pay the government, so you want to make sure that your payment has benefits for you, for your child, for your children, for the future, right? We have to make sure that it will make or give a good future for the
mm,
children and our
yeah,
future. Also, like retirement benefits, all those things are affected by your choice in the government.
yeah. Mm,
People forget that, I think, which is funny because when people forget, um people make wrong decisions, I think, sometimes.
that is another way of thinking about people, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people consider that what you mentioned is very important, but someone else don't think so.
Yeah, so people are like,
Yeah,
"Oh no, 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 no! I don't want to talk about politics," because they're scared. They get scared. Politics is dirty, and politics is confusing, and politics involves a lot of dangerous things. So
yeah.
yeah, some people say, "Oh no, politics, no." Me too when I was younger, but when you know.
Mm,
But once you start to think about it, like you open your eyes to things, you can't close your eyes anymore. That's a sin. I
mm,
think when I started knowing about politics, I couldn't just close my eyes because I think of people I want to help, and I want to help people by giving them. my right choice, like that.
mm,
I don't have money. I can't help people with my own money. So
mm,
a good government can give, like, poor people chances, especially in the Philippines, because it's a poor country. My country is poor. So
mm,
we need a government that can help poor people, because I can't help poor people. I'm poor.
mm,
I'm the poor one.
mm,
So yeah. But some people, they don't like, especially if they have money, they don't care. But that's
mm.
it for today. Stay safe. I heard so many cases in Korea these days of the virus, right?
Yep.
30,000. Ooh. Take care. All right, and stay safe always.
Yeah. Thanks. You
Thank
too.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.